Like that what I'm saying. Like I ain't really had nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't matter to me one way or the other. You know, I ain't never really just like we were laughed at our whole like up until this time we've been getting laughed at our whole life. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't embarrassing to me no more. It ain't it's normal to me now. You know what I'm saying? Like I was at a point of well, this was nothing. Like weighing hand me downs, it wasn't nothing to me no more. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing nobody could did to laugh and say, oh man, that nigga that got on cuz stuff or this to this. Most people kind of saluted it like, hey shit, at least you got some better hand me downs now. You know what I'm saying? And it was like true. You feel me? 'Cause I always looked at stuff on like a realistic side, like, yep, shit, it is. Now I am glad I got this. So it was, you know, but like I say, and I hate to say, I keep saying it, but I hate to say for a child, you know, to come from that and to say that that's normal. You feel me? And well, all of us come from. So when I say where I come from, I don't mean like the actual neighborhood or the actual city or state. I really mean anybody with this type of background. You see what I'm saying? Anybody in any area, any city, any state, any country, if you come up in poverty, that's what I mean. That's why when I keep saying, you know, if you come from this, you understand this. I don't mean like, oh, you come from the hood, you come from the projects. No, like if you come from this type of family, fam, then you will know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you might understand it, you might not. Some people understand because their parents probably came from it and they was able to teach them, like, I did this because I don't want you to go through this. You see what I'm saying? So but that's what I mean. I don't actually mean like, oh, you from Ellendale like me, or you from the Cooper Road or Lakeside, then you know what I'm talking about. Nah, I'm saying like if you from this type of background, this motherfucking typical background, then you know what I'm talking about. You feel me? Like you had the way your people hand me down. Everybody shared clothes. And you will know what I'm talking about. Even if it was your homeboys, all your homeboys shared clothes and shit like that. You know, that's just how it was. You know what I'm saying? So, um, on top of that, you know, I say, you know what I'm saying, I ain't bragging, but one thing I had going myself, I always had, you know, I always called a handsome guy. So being handsome and being cool, you know what I'm saying, polite, I always stayed true to who I was, you know what I'm saying. I guess that kind of kept people off my trail a lot. Because people weren't just picking on me as far as, like, ah, man, you ain't got nothing, you ain't got this. People really didn't say too much about it. It would just be people who I did talk to try to help me out, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, cool. You know, but this time I wasn't getting picked on or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you in any neighborhood, you gonna have little squabbles and stuff. You gonna do that no matter what. Um, but I went a long time before I, you know, started just fighting. Stone Hill, I probably didn't even have a lot of shit going. Like, you know, yeah, like they said, I'd be somebody probably that you closer to, like a cool homeboy or something that y'all something finally happened or disagreeing over some toy. It was little stupid stuff, but nothing major. Like I never been in no neighborhood where I'm just like, oh, I'm beefed out with these people. So I ain't never have to go through that. Like I say, now at Caddo Heights, I end up, so Schmeichel was like some grades behind me. I end up failing the fourth grade maybe like two times, I want to say. Like I was like, I don't know, like I just wasn't in the mood to do the work. You feel me? I ain't never been dumb. I ain't dumb, retarded. Nothing. I just didn't do the work. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker give me work, I just look at it. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? And even now, I'm thinking why didn't I just do the work? I can't even think about it. Like I don't even have a reason. Like why I just didn't do the work? Or why I sit up there and was acting so stupid sometimes. And it's like I don't know. So I was a child going through shit. You know what I'm saying? So like they say, you know, children go through something, fuck with them. So I ain't no telling. I probably was mentally going. I don't know, but I just didn't do it. But that like I want to say that like that second time, cause I don't even think I went to summer school. That really what it was. Nigga was failing. the test, and you know, you could have went to summer school and went on pay. I wouldn't even go in summer school. You know what I'm saying? But after I failed maybe like the second time, I think that's when I kind of was like, hey, something, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I had like now, like to mind you, anybody play with Michael, I was on their head, you know what I'm saying? So I was fighting and stuff behind him a lot. But I don't want to go to that first because this a little after. But so I told myself after the second time I failed at Kettle Heights, like I was like, hey, you know, I'm done playing games. Like I don't know. I just had one of them times where I was that young, and I told myself like, this ain't what I want. Like I don't want to be living like this the rest of my life. You feel me? I want to see what this college stuff is. People talking about. I want to play one of these sports everybody be talking about. I want to do something. You feel me? I had came to that point at one point in my life, and I was young when I came to that you know, conclusion that this what I want to do is experience life. I don't want to be labeled bad my whole life. I don't want to be labeled the class clown my whole life. And I told my little brother like, yo, you gotta learn how to fight. You gotta learn how to fight. You have to fight for yourself now. You gotta do something because I can't keep messing up myself for you. Like I really told him that, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I guess one day, I don't know, it's just, you know how it is, your baby sibling crying, it just do something to you, man. He came out one day crying. People say that, girls say they did something to him in Barracon, jumped him or tried to fuck with him. But it just like it ticked me. You know, after school that day, I ended up going to them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Say, man, what's up? Like, yeah, y'all tripping, man. Y'all started playing my little brother like that, And I did it too because the dudes were supposed to be in the same grade as me. My brother was like, he still behind me then. He was in like the third grade, I was like the fourth. And I remember I already got held back to it, George P. Hendricks, so I was already put back a grade. That's why when I said I failed twice, you know what I'm saying? But them dudes supposed to be the same grade as me. So when this girl told me that, like, oh, they ain't even their right grade. Then my little brother always used to tell me that too.